All right, so we're here. As you can see, if you're listening, you can't see.
You can't see.
On the Blue Ridge Parkway. But what I wanted to start out with was Benton allowing us to give a generous donation of $30 each on your behalf.
On your behalf, because of y'all.
To the Shenandoah Skyline Drive.
Yes.
National Park. So.
Yes.
Benton has a story for you explaining why he wanted us to donate.
Yeah, I just thought it's a really good cause, and since we're up here, we might as well. Since we're on the skyline, I thought. Turns out, we got to like the fork on the road, go left or right for the entrance, and I went left, and that entered us into the Skyline Parkway, which we were supposed to take actually a right, which was gonna be the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is just a long road. And yeah, so when you go left, you get a toll booth by rangers, and it costs $30 each. And I didn't think of it. Oh, I was like, this is weird. I don't remember paying for this last time. I'm like, huh, must have been like during the off season. I was like, well, I came here 1 year ago to the day. So
the funny thing was when he turned left, I knew we were supposed to go right.
We're not in the same car. He's following me.
Yeah, I'm following him. And you know, I was just like, oh, like, we changed plans. And then we pull up to the toll booth, and I was like, okay, like, now I'll know for sure if he meant to or didn't mean to, because it's a tight road. There's nowhere to just turn around.
Yeah.
So I was like, if he just pulls up and talks to the guy and then makes a U-ey, I'm like, okay, like, we're good.
Yeah.
And I see him stick his credit card in the thing, and I was like, oh, okay, like, cool. So then the guy comes up, he's like, hey, like, you know, whatever. I was like, I want whatever he got because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, $30. I'm like, okay, cool. And then we go and we like pass a couple look-offs.
Yeah, we passed a couple look
which is like a mile and a half or so.
We probably drove at least 2 miles.
Yeah,
I would
not
say.
real far.
And we passed some things like, man, I'm not recognizing any of this. Like, this is new. Like,
and I don't have really any service, so I can't.
Yeah,
like
I
he
had
tried
service.
to call me.
I called him,
and it never came through.
But it never came through. And I look at my map, and I realize that now we're above Charlottesville. And we're
going north, not south.
We're supposed to be going below Charlottesville, so south. I'm like, oh God, we're heading the wrong way. And I pull off, and he looks at me, he goes, wrong way?
I was like, so when you realize you messed up?
Yeah, I fucked up on that one. So,
so we turned around.
Turned back around, kept on going, and yeah, we donated
$30 each.
$60 to a good cause.
The funny thing is, though, believe it or not, we were in separate cars, like we said. When we got out again, we both joked about saying that we did a donation without talking to each other.
Without talking to each other, I was like, oh, this would be a great opener for the podcast. We could say that we donated to the... And I was thinking that, and then he told me. I was like, damn, like that's what I was going to say.
I know. So it was funny. So I have my receipt. Maybe I can take a picture with it and put it right here for you guys so you can see we did do it.
Can we get a tax write-off?
Yeah, I'm sure you can get a tax. Talk to your accountant.
I will. We'll get a tax write-off for that for sure. But yeah, so we're out here, or I guess, welcome back.
Episode 21.
Episode 21. Going through the Blue Ridge Parkway. Drove up here. This is something that I did by myself last year, to this date, and had fun, and it was gonna do it again. And then I asked Christian, like, hey, you want to just roll with? He's like, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Yeah.
So rolling up here, we're just kind of stopping off at places, looking at views, going hiking tomorrow, stuff like that. Just hanging out, not really doing too much. Both sleeping in our cars. I got my Jeep set up. He's got his van set up. But should be pretty. I got
a twin bed in that baby.
Yeah, it should be pretty fun. It's got to be at least like
50.
Really? I was gonna say it's like 60. I was gonna say it's like 60 degrees right now.
I was gonna say like 55, 57 area.
Well, when we're done, I'll turn my car on and I'll let you know what the thermostat is, and we'll push it right there with the correct answer. I think it's got to be above 60. You think it's below 60?
Well, you're cold.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why.
So that's why I'm thinking that it's a little colder than 60. But, I mean, 60 is still pretty chilly.
Yeah, but...
It's going to feel good tonight, though. He's nervous.
So I came here last year, and I woke up... Oh, so I went to bed, and I was sweating. So hot. So hot. And then I woke up at like 2, 3 in the morning, shivering. And I turn on the car really quick just to check, blow some heat in for a second. And it was 53. And now they're projecting to be like 42 tonight.
It's like 10 degrees colder. But he has a lot more blankets and things of like a sleeping bag. I have a sleeping bag and a comforter.
Last time I did this, it was a spur of the moment thing. Like, I'm just going to come up here, see what happens. I don't care. Like, I'm leaving. Bye. Like, everyone thought I was crazy. Like, I told everyone at work. I took the day off. They're like, where are you going? Like, I'm going to Wintergreen. Oh, you going with friends? No, it's by myself. I'm like, what? By yourself? Like, yeah. Wait, you got an Airbnb for yourself? Like, no, I'm just going to sleep in my car. Just sleep in the car. And then,
Dude,
people think I'm crazy.
People think that that's crazy, and I don't understand it. Like, we were at this wedding, and it was in Richmond, like a little outside of Richmond. So it was like, what, 2.5-ish hours? Not, Benton wasn't there, but outside of Richmond's about 2.5 hours or so. And the wedding, I think, was at 6 and wasn't going to finish until, like, if you stayed the entire time, like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So then you're talking, 1:30 when you're getting home. And I don't stay out that late anymore, so I was, like, going to be dying. So I was like, oh, like, Sarah and I could literally pull off in a Walmart parking lot and sleep in the van until, like, 4 in the morning or something when I woke up, because you don't sleep while in the van. And then you'll be rested, and then I can just drive home.
Yeah, you'd be rested good enough.
Her one friend is like, no, I will not allow you to do that. Like, I don't think she said, like, she'll call the cops, but she's like, no, like, you're not allowed to do that. It's so sketchy. And I'm like, a Walmart parking lot really isn't that sketchy.
It's so lit up.
It's literally so lit up and
cameras
empty.
Everywhere. It's empty, especially
you just park at the back.
Yeah.
That's where everyone who does that parks. Like, it's sort of normal.
Yeah.
But no, it was really funny. Like, people have a stigma about sleeping in cars. I can see, like, your coworkers being like, what?
I'm fucking crazy.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah, I'm ridiculous. Like I said, when I came up here by myself last time, they were just like, you're insane.
Yeah.
By yourself? I'm like, yeah. Fuck it. I don't care.
No, I think it's really cool.
So we're up here, taking just pics and hiking.
Found an apple tree.
Oh, we did find an apple tree and blueberries, right? No, blueberries.
They were the size of blueberries.
Grapes.
Yeah, we found grapes, wild grapes. I think they were more like, we were talking, there was a vineyard right before.
Yeah.
I think they were vineyard type grapes that maybe like
birds ate.
And
then
pooped out the seeds, and then like one of those grows.
Just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Growing.
And like it was like this entire tree line.
Yeah,
like it was
big.
There was a lot of grapes. But they weren't really
around here.
There probably is something.
There's something yellow back there, a little fruitish, like, you see the yellow stuff? Huh? So I'm glad to see you're still alive after eating that. I got worried for a second. I was like,
I tasted the grapes. They were pretty sour, and they didn't, like I said, I think they were more like
sour, like
vineyard.
Like poison.
They were pretty juicy. No, not like poison. But then we found an apple tree, and I could grab.
Yeah, we got apples. We got like 6 apples off the tree.
They're good apples.
They're actually very good apples. I actually thoroughly enjoyed them.
Yeah, so.
They were all good there. But yeah, so we're just up here, hanging out, done a little spontaneous, change it up. But yeah.
Let us know if you want more crazy location episodes.
Or do a beach location next time.
Yeah.
That'd be so hard because the waves are going to be so loud, crashing. But we'll see how that one goes. But yeah. I'll be down for more travel podcast. So bring the couch maybe one time.
The entire couch.
The entire couch.
Rent like a U-Haul.
Yeah. So yeah, we're out here. We got an update for people that watched last week's episode about Gabby. I forget what her last name was. Petito. So body has been found, and they haven't like 100% confirmed it, but they've already said like our condolences and stuff to the family. Like they're like,
I think it actually has been confirmed.
Has it?
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like very positive because like tattoos and stuff like that. So
I think it's been confirmed now.
They did find the body. And they found the body because like another YouTuber or someone like posting videos or someone was out there had like was vlogging themselves.
It was a dash cam of their bus. So like their bus had a dash cam and it saw the van. Yeah. And I guess someone saw it and was like, oh my god, that looks just like this van. And everyone was like, oh, well, that's like a theory. There's so many of those vans, it can't be it. And then they went out there and then they walked like
freaking like a couple.
Well, they found her in Grand Teton, where you said that was like
really?
Yeah, they found her in Grand Teton.
Yeah. So
that's where you said that she was.
Yeah. So they found her.
Yeah,
and the guy's gone.
Yeah, the guy has disappeared. But there was another person that wasn't that person you're talking about in the bus that was in the campground at the same time.
Yeah.
And she had seen him there the time frame when there's like suspecting when her last text that she sent was, and last time she had been like seen by anybody. And she was saying that he like was acting real weird, and the only reason she really remembered the situation was because he was like going straight to like pull off to a campsite, but only like quarter of the way pulled off the road, and the road is super small, so like these other people couldn't even get around, so they were like, what the heck?
What are you doing?
So they were saying that he was acting like weird the entire time that they saw him around camp. But anyway, who knows?
He's missing.
He is missing.
He went to Florida. He went home. He went on a walk. Went on a walk. Never came back. A couple days ago, his Instagram Live turned on for 2 seconds. And it was a video of water and like a John boat. Like just a little sliver of a John boat. And it was on for 2 seconds and then it turned off. So that's weird, dude.
That is kind of weird.
I can't wait to see Netflix make a special about this. You know it's going to happen.
Dude, they do that, and
someone already made
pissed off.
Dude, someone already made a podcast called
Really?
The Gabby, like something like a podcast where all they do is talk about that and the facts and like theories.
God,
it's been a week.
Dude, people are freaking crazy. They're on it.
Yeah,
that's
so
wild.
I'm sure
trying to make money off this poor girl's death.
Yeah, so I'm sure Netflix is gonna make a movie about it or some documentary. I'm not gonna be surprised.
Yeah.
They've already made like 6 Ted Bundy things. So I'm sure they'll make something about that. But so very sad news that she is dead.
Yeah, that is sad.
Bummer. Kid Cudi right there. But outside that, I'm trying to think. We had some questions.
A couple of questions from Cheryl, and then we also had a moon and luggage fun fact. But I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. I can share the fun fact. We don't have service out here, so I can't look up the exact answer, but you can at home. So
not you, Cheryl, because you're driving.
Yeah, you're driving, Cheryl. Stop. So putting wheels on luggage, like suitcases and stuff like that. Putting wheels on luggage was that idea, and those were made after the moon landing.
Really?
Isn't that weird?
No, it didn't. We
went to the moon before we put wheels on luggage and suitcases.
That's pretty wild.
Rollers,
dude, I know.
It's a 1 year difference, but still.
Somebody made a ton of money off of that.
Oh man, I just thought it was really funny.
It is.
We literally scientifically, propelled our way into space, and we were carrying around all our damn luggage still. And then a year later, someone thought, "I'm tired of carrying this.
I'm rolling it.
I'm rolling this bitch."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just thought that was a funny fact. That's just me.
No, that is really funny.
Yeah, I forget what the dates were, but I know they're only 1 year apart.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, that is. It's so funny, like the little ideas like that.
Yeah.
It takes so long to.
It's great.
Figure out.
100%. So.
And then we have the Cheryl questions. I can read a couple of them off for you, if you'd like. So she asked, "What is the purpose of a cannabis con? And then, if you can't buy, is it to learn to grow?"
Yeah.
So.
That's from last week's episode talking about CannaCon, CannaFest, which is pretty much stuff that's happening in Virginia Beach to promote the legalization of marijuana or cannabis and stuff like that. I guess to really grow knowledge, awareness.
So I think CannaFest was more like a celebration type thing.
It was more just a party.
Yeah, and
a car show and food trucks and motorcycle stuff.
Yeah, it was like a lot of just an entertainment type event in a parking lot.
Yeah, it was more entertainment with people singing and stuff like that. So
that was called Cannafest, probably for
handing out pamphlets and knowledge about like history of cannabis, stuff like that. Very basic.
I didn't go. Did you end up going?
No, that was at the party. That was when.
Gotcha. Yeah. Dang, we could have taken the party.
I know. I thought about it.
That would have been funny. But CannaCon, I believe, is probably more that, and it's what they talk about is getting investors linked up with business owners and people who have the skills linked up with the people who want the skills type of thing. So it's that and teaching the skills of, I mean, what I think they try to do is tend to the area that the convention's in. So you understand the laws in your area and you can operate legally and know what you can do, what you can't do, and how you're supposed to treat certain situations. So
yeah,
in any aspect of the business or growing or whatever.
Yeah, so it's more just facts and knowledge and stuff like that. I think, and licensing, stuff like that. So what's to come for the future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then we have, Cheryl asked, bikes on the boardwalk or no?
Off season? Hell yeah.
Off season for sure?
Off season for sure. I like riding my bike on the boardwalk. It's nice.
Yeah.
And especially, but even like in the on season, sometimes, man, just those damn trolleys sometimes get so annoying. Trolleys are pretty much like, it's like a 4-seater bike. So they're 2-person wide, 2-person long, like just square carts that you pedal.
And they suck.
And everyone so damn slow, and they're reckless.
It's like, the thing is like, even if they wanted to go fast, you can't.
You can't. You cannot. And people turn unexpectedly. So, yeah, I'd rather do the boardwalk for most of it. But I would say most of the time I ride in the bike path.
Yeah.
Not because, like, someone yells at me if I'm riding on the... I don't think anyone has ever yelled at me for riding on the boardwalk when I do.
That's what I was about to say. For people who don't live in Virginia Beach and don't know, like, you can get a ticket for riding your bike on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
The cops will write you a ticket.
$25
no hesitation. Yeah. And it seems silly, but the boardwalk gets so packed certain times of the summer.
And sections and areas.
But everyone who lives at the oceanfront knows when not to, like, you don't try to go down the boardwalk at 20th Street at like noon or 3 o'clock
like
when everyone's coming
when
off.
Everyone's at the beach coming off, like busy hours. But like at night and stuff,
it's
especially
not so
once
bad.
we get past like 31st, like once you get like past like 32nd there, I'll ride on there and like
like basically past like 28th, 30th area.
Once I get past the Neptune statue.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's 31st.
Yeah, so right around there, and then the south side, probably close to like Calypso's 12th Street.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like,
once I get past at least 17, if not 14. Yeah, I'll hop on there depending on the
because there's not really anyone on the boardwalk there.
It's just good concrete, man.
And like
smooth.
I feel like, I mean, my opinion would just be,
I'm not asking people to move.
If no one gets hurt or like anything like that, then you should be able to do whatever you want.
Yeah, but I think there should be some type of rule with on season, off season. Like when off season officially starts, like you can do it.
Yeah, and Virginia Beach has other, like, I won't say weird rules, but rules like when you can walk your dog at the ocean.
Yeah, there's a dog season. You can't have your dog on the beach. You can't have your dog on the beach all year long, but like during the on season, it's only from like, you have to get your dog off by like I think 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. and then your dog's not allowed back onto the beach till like 6 p.m.
Yeah,
is how it goes during the on season.
Yeah,
and they'll get and dude, I will watch ATV cops pull up and like give people fines right there, and then they walk with their dog back up.
Yeah. And like surfing laws, like where you can and can't surf.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about those.
But anyway, I mean, I think most of the time, like you were saying, like the bike path isn't so bad, but it is nice to ride on that nice concrete on the boardwalk.
So nice. Especially skateboarding.
They're like what, 10 by 10 slabs of concrete.
Just fat, smooth concrete, so nice.
The bumps are even pretty nice.
Yeah,
like,
the bumps aren't that bad even
smooth.
for skateboarding and stuff. You can usually manage it pretty well. There's certain areas that
It's got like that silicone type.
Yeah, there's usually
in between.
It's usually filled too.
Yeah. So yeah.
Good all around.
And then the last question is from Jeff, and I had a little bit of I don't know if I understand completely, but the first part of the question is, do you kiss on the first date? And then the second part of the question is, do you go Dutch on the first date?
I don't know what Dutch means.
I don't know
if he's
either.
speaking like, I don't know if he's trying to say French kiss or something like that. Like if that's what he's trying to relate, but like I don't know why he says Dutch. The only thing that Dutch comes to mind with a girl is Dutch oven, which is usually, I guess I would say it's usually in a bed, but I guess you could do it in a car as well or anything like that. But it's pretty much locking a girl under the sheets or inside your car and you farting and like,
like
ripping
stink the whole place
stink
up.
the whole place up. I don't know about that one, Jeff. I don't know what you were doing about Dutch, so that's
You'll have to explain, clarify, because we don't have service.
Yeah, that's a new one on me. I don't know about that one.
But kiss on the first date.
Yeah, I pretty much always did.
I don't think I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, if I felt the vibes were there, and they usually were, yeah, I usually did.
I left them lingering for more.
No, yeah, I would say maybe there are a couple that I didn't kiss on the first date, but
to me it's like tough to say like when's the first date.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I mean,
like
that's the thing. Like I like another thing. I'm thinking like date. Like most of these girls want to say on their first date. Like most of them like it wasn't a date. We were at the bar, at the frat.
Or at the frat.
We're at someone's place, you know, we're at a party. Like, yeah. So, like, I'm not going to call it a date, but
I see what you mean.
There's someone I'm vibing with for a couple hours.
Benton's kissing him.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. No,
shit's vibing, man. Gotta keep it going.
Gotta keep it going. Oh my gosh.
Can't disappoint.
Benton doesn't want to disappoint. You heard it here first. But yeah, I would say no most of the time. I think I was waiting like close to a month most of the time. Really making sure that they were ready.
Hey man, you gotta be sure. You gotta be sure.
Sure.
You can't be too safe.
You can't be too safe.
You
know, I actually don't know how long it was when I kissed Sarah for the first time.
Sarah, answer that question.
Yeah, answer that question for us.
If you're listening.
I think it was probably close to like 3 weeks or a month.
Yeah.
But Sarah's going to be like, it took forever.
Yeah. I mean, Grace and I weren't really allowed to go on dates or anything like that, so it just kind of happened. Like, I don't know how long it took. Like, that may have taken months, too, because we weren't allowed to go on dates, so I don't know about that one either.
But
yeah, if you're out with me...
Get ready to get kissed.
And we're clubbing. We're vibing on the dance floor, you know, playing some Maroon 5. Yeah.
Some Maroon 5. You heard it here first.
Justin Timberlake.
Get some Maroon 5 and just make Benton feel good, and he'll kiss you.
Yeah. So it's a fact. So we're back.
He just checked
the temperature, changed the frame rate a little bit. We got sun's fully set now on the mountains. It's heading the top peaks. It's looking really good. It's nice and pretty. But yeah, just checked the temperature. It is 60 degrees.
I was wrong.
Let me tell you, brother.
But these are our apples.
I probably got to hold it closer to your face. They're probably not going to be focused.
But they look really good. These are just two of them.
Yeah, so it's 60 degrees. It's going to get 20 degrees.
Benton's going psycho.
Fuck, dude.
My hands are a little chilly, but besides that, I feel pretty good. He said, keep going.
Keep going.
Oh my gosh. But, yeah, on the way up here, as soon as we get into the Blue Ridge Parkway after we made our donation, this deer runs out middle of the day, out in front of Benton. Like, if he would have been driving like normal and didn't see it sort of running up, he probably would have hit it.
But it was just little baby Dell.
Yeah.
Had to do a wardrobe change. For the audio listeners, I had to throw a beanie on. My ears are cold. You got goosebumps on your legs.
Nah.
Nice
Chicken
line.
skin?
He was lying. Yeah, dude. A deer jumped right out in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't like right in front. Like I had plenty of time to slow down, and I did. But I was just like,
He could have hit it if he wanted to.
Yeah. But I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
I thought he was going to get us dinner.
how the hell were we going to cook that?
Oh, we just need... I have a lighter, and I got a knife to gut it. We'd have been good.
Start a fire in the trash can, let it heat up, and then throw it on top.
Yeah.
God.
We could start a fire right here in the parking lot.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm really sure.
That would go over well.
I'm sure the the park rangers would be really happy about that. So, surfing competition.
Oh, yeah.
Went well.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I'm still going through the pictures. I did get pictures, guys. I promise.
I'll update last week's video with pictures.
Yeah. I did get pictures, I promise. I'm still going through all of them. I took way too many. I got a little finger or trigger happy taking pictures. But, yeah. I thought you had a really good session. Good comp.
Yeah. In the morning, in my first heat, I got second, but they had 2 age groups together. So in my age group, even though I got second, I got first because I beat the other guy. But it was fun. The waves in the morning were really... Yeah. Okay. The waves in the morning were so choppy. He was saying when he looked at the pictures today, like, wow, it was way worse in the morning.
Comparing beginning photos to end photos, the end of the day were so much cleaner.
Yeah.
Than in the morning. Yeah, it was almost looking like it was getting blown out, but
yeah.
But held together. I thought you did really good, man. And your dad did too.
In the open, I surfed in so there was quarterfinal, then semifinal, then final. If you placed first place in the quarterfinal, you went straight to the final. Second and third place in the quarterfinal went to the semi, and then first, second, and third in the semi goes to the final. So you have the 3 first place winners from the quarters and the 3, 1, 2, 3 from the semi in the final.
Yeah.
And I was placing well in my quarterfinal and almost could have got first.
Yeah.
I ended up getting, I think, third.
Yeah.
Because someone got a wave at the last minute, but I was in second, or I was in first for I think most of it.
You were in first for like half of the whole entire thing, and then people started getting catching wave after wave and stuff.
And I felt like I think that was the one where I felt like pretty frantic, like I was all over the place.
You were going left and right, trying to find the waves. Anytime you went left, waves were coming on the right. Anytime you went right, waves were coming on the left. Typical surfing.
So, got third in that, so I move on to the
finals, right?
the semifinals. And in the semifinals, I could not catch a wave. Or was that was the quarter? One of them I felt like I almost was about to get eliminated.
I think it was semi.
The semi, yeah.
It was semifinals.
I think so too. So I felt like I was going to get eliminated. Like I just couldn't get a good wave.
Yeah.
And some of the other people were getting decent waves.
Yeah.
So I was like,
there were some good surfers out there.
Yeah.
There are about 2 to 3 other really good surfers your age. That I got some really good pics of. I liked.
So I think I was in fourth for a lot of the semi, and I caught a wave at the end.
Yeah, you literally got one last wave that put you in third.
Yeah, and I knew I needed the score, so I was hunting a wave.
I was screaming. I was just stand up, just literally ride a wave.
Yeah,
you needed barely anything.
Yeah. So ended up getting that, went into the final, and in the final I got fourth. It was pretty close. I almost got third, but the first and second place in the final were they're so much better than me. For sure.
God, the first place guy was I
don't know how old he is. I think he's maybe he's definitely under 16, but he might be under 14.
Because I know he was under 18. That's all I knew. But that guy was shredding, and he was 10 points or something like that ahead.
Yeah, every competitor besides him had to catch two waves
just to
even have the possibility to be where he was at.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it was.
Which,
crazy.
if you don't know surfing, it's almost embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing.
Even the announcer was because he would always say second place, you need to catch
a 7.5 or an 8.
He's you need to catch 7.5 to get to first, stuff like that. And then eventually it was Second place, you need to now catch a double.
Yeah.
Good luck. He literally just said it.
He was like, I think we knew who wanted this $100 gift card.
Yeah. The announcer was really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy was shredding it. I have some really good air shots of him.
Mm-hmm.
So
but the contest overall was like fun.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. It was a long ass day, man.
It was a long day.
We were there from like 8 in the morning till like 4. And my eyes were so dry.
Sarah got like
burned,
blisters.
Dude, yeah, we were getting burnt on only one side of her body. Was getting roasted the whole day.
Mine was gone the next day. I don't know what these.
I didn't get burnt, but I felt hot on my right side for a whole day.
Dude, yeah, when she started peeling, it was like blisters because it was like liquidy underneath. Yeah. I was like, you have that Latino blood. Like, didn't help you out.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's funny.
But.
Yeah, so surfing went good. Dad surfed too. Todd, shout out Todd. He did good. He came in second place. He would have came in first, but he literally came in in the finals. In the finals, he came in when there's 3 minutes left. And I was like, what are you doing? He goes, what? I'm like, go. It's not done yet. He said, it's 30 seconds. I'm like, no, it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, go out. Like he's like, oh shit. He grabs his board and goes out again, catches like 2 or 3 more. It's like all he gets out of it, and then ends up getting second. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
In his shortboard, he came in like
that was funny.
A minute earlier.
He came in like with like a minute and a half left in the sesh, and he's like, I got it. Like, I won. He was in first place. He's like, they ain't got it. They're not getting it. And then he just came in and just sat down, and he got first place.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
And that was just him and one other guy, and the other guy wasn't feeling well. And even my dad said that that other guy, like when he's on
his days, he beats Todd. When Todd's on his days, he beats him. Like, they're pretty equal.
Yeah. So.
But
yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, solid time. Freaking got burnt, but it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Got some good picks. Got a little funny story that but I'll tell this. I've been going biking a lot lately. Just like to bike here and there. Maybe bike to the grocery store and just do it that way to get a little exercise in, be out in the sun. And last week I took the bike out and I pedaled around for like a second or so, and the front tire exploded. It was actually the surfing competition. It was right before it was that morning. I got up. So keep in mind, it's 8 in the morning. Live in like a condo like complex. A lot of people. My front tire explodes, and I mean my ears are ringing, gunshot ringing, car alarms go off. Dogs are barking. People come out. I had 3 neighbors come out, and they were like, "What was that?" And I just go, "Sorry." And they're like, "That was you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my front tire just exploded."
You should have walked out with like all 4 of your guns and been like, "I don't know what happened."
Happy 4th of July. Yeah, my front tire just exploded for no reason. And it was so loud. And then I got back from the surfing competition, and another neighbor came out and was like, "Dude, are you okay?" Like, I saw, like, when they exploded, I saw, like, you looking at your tire, like, it's like, that must have sucked. I'm like, yeah, it sucked.
Dude, yeah. I mean, they're not too expensive to fix. I remember when I was lifeguarding, I got this old, like, rusted bike, and it had these dry rotted tires, and I just went to Walmart and got the tubes and the tire and put it on, and that bike lasted me all summer until someone else needed it more than me and stole it. But yeah, you said Richard's
fixing it up today. He was gonna come down and ride the bike. It's his bike, it's not my bike, just so it's my dad's. And I told him, he goes, "Oh, okay, well, I'll just go buy a new set of tires and tubes. Like, I'll fix it tomorrow." I'm like, okay.
And I was joking him because he broke his dad's clubs. Like his old clubs.
Yeah, his clubs I used back in the 90s. on the four irons, I snapped in half because I got angry. Yeah.
So
golf is interesting.
he's just breaking all of his dad's stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Thanks, Daddy. Trying to think.
Did you bring the topic cards?
Oh fuck, I didn't.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
No.
Went to a really good concert though, if anyone's watching. See the merch. Went to Quinn 92 and I forget, this is the other person that opened up. Cutler or something? Cutler? I don't know. I was there for Quinn and I got really cold, so I had to buy something, so I bought this. It was one of those things where I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt and it got really cold and I was like, damn.
Dude, it's that time of year now.
Yeah, so I bought this $60.
Dang.
Yeah, but it's actually very nice. I like it.
Yeah?
Like, and for it to be, this is her album tour, like, shirt. I'm like, there's nothing on the back.
Oh.
I'm like, this is, you want to think this is a concert.
Yeah.
Something. So I like it. I think it's very nice. Nature kind of on it and stuff. Like, pretty good stuff. You got a plane flying overhead.
We can't ever get away from the planes, apparently.
I know. I was going to mention saying how.
You won't have any jets.
Guys, we don't have any jets. Sorry for the crickets. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting tonight. It's gonna be interesting tonight sleeping.
Benton's gonna be like.
I did it last time, and I would sleep for like an hour and a half, and then be up for like 30 minutes. Like, kind of paranoid.
I'm not gonna have any issues. Until a cop goes.
Yeah, and then it's boom, boom, boom.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that? Because I got a soft top. Just pop, 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 through the roof.
Learn the roof. You can fix that easy.
Yeah. Yeah, for someone who's as skittish as me, it is interesting that I do this.
Yeah.
Or that I enjoy doing this. Or that I want to. I'm a very skittish person. I sleep with 2 guns next to me at home in my own house. Like, I have bad sleeping problems. Not so much like I sleep well, but if you touch me in my sleep, I'll hit you. Which we know that.
Lost a collarbone.
Yeah. Like any noise, I'll like wake up. Like, I'm not a heavy sleeper as other things. Like noises, I got a sound machine in my car that'll play. But so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting tonight.
Yeah.
In total, but. Okay, so you said you don't know anything about this. All right, so there's also something going on in the world right now, which is the Canary Islands, which is like, I guess like in Africa or something like that, Spain. It's on the other side of the ocean. There's eruptions, volcanoes, stuff like that. It's like all on fire. Like whole island's like being destroyed. Super sad, super sad. But the way it's exploding, the volcanoes exploding and erupting on the coast side, and they're projecting if it gets too bad, it's gonna explode, and like 1 million tons of rock is gonna slide into the ocean, which is gonna cause like these 100-foot waves to come all the way across.
My dad's been telling me about that for a long time.
Apparently,
I don't know if he was talking about the Canary Islands, but he basically was saying that like this island off of Africa is supposed to just fall into the ocean one day.
So it's in Revelations as well. Like,
really?
There's prophesying this Revelation. I wish I could find it, but yeah, it's gonna fall in, and pretty much from Virginia Beach, 40 miles in, is gonna be underwater. Is what they were saying.
Yeah, that's like.
So that's why we really came to the mountain, guys. I brought Christian with me just in case if it were to happen right now. We'd be safe, Sarah. I'm sorry.
You think the Outer Banks would be okay?
You think I could surf those waves as they come in?
I mean,
I would totally it. Yeah, it would be the end of the. They said all of Florida would be underwater. Actually, all of it, the whole entire thing.
And the thing about it is, from what I understand, is when it happens, it travels so fast.
Yes.
That I don't know what the exact time for across the ocean is, but there's not a whole lot of time to evacuate. You couldn't evacuate the East Coast.
No, you literally. They said once the notice comes out, it's too late.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I could.
For some people, it might be better to try to head out to sea.
Yes.
Because it
You can ride the wave over or something.
It wouldn't be breaking if you got deep enough.
Yeah, if you get deep enough, you can just kind of go right over and stuff like that. But
dude,
I'm looking into Revelations right now. Revelations, see if I can find it. But I'm reading Revelations 13. It's actually kind of freaking me out. I don't like it.
He's like, I'm not sure.
I don't really like it.
But yeah, no, I mean.
Yeah, it's if I can find the.
Imagine how quick that would be. All that water, just if you're sleeping, just. I mean, you'd die instantly. Don't you think? He's trying to count the crickets.
It was 19 clicks right there. So whatever you have to do that, convert that into Celsius is all it is. Or actually, maybe it was actually 18. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but yeah, it's freaking crazy. ADHD's going hard right now. But yeah, that shit happens all of East Coast. They said is 40 miles in, which is.
How do you feel about your purchase of your house now?
Well, I did say a couple weeks ago, I can't wait to have an oceanfront property.
He didn't realize he was going to have an ocean property.
Then I was going to realize I was going to have Atlantis.
You need to be so I own a silo from here up.
Yeah.
Does that mean if it's underwater, I still own
Do I own property? Do I have to pay property tax? This is actually in the ocean? Because you don't own
I wonder
the
if there's anything they can do to...
Build the wall. Get called Trump in.
No, I mean
Trump, it's your time. Your time to shine. Build the wall on the East Coast.
Deflect it or
fuck the border.
For example.
Yeah, you know how you deflect it? Never mind, that was a bad idea. I was you drop a fucking nuke in the middle of the ocean when it's coming, and hit it dead on, explode, and then send it back.
Yeah, but that's pretty intense stuff.
Yeah, scary.
What would you do?
If it happened right now?
Yeah,
well,
what?
We wouldn't have because my friends don't have any service.
I mean, not right now because right now we'd be fine. But
if I was down at
if
the
you
beach,
were at home,
yeah,
and like I said, I don't know how long it takes. Is it minutes or hours or?
No, I think it's a day.
Oh really?
I feel that wave has to go. Even though I know it's going really fast, it has to go across the whole entire Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah,
that's pretty far.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I feel you at least have a day or two. I really think so. So
obviously you got everyone's gonna be traffic jammed.
Yeah.
Do you where do you think would be the safest place?
Oh,
there's not a safe place in Virginia Beach that I can think of. Obviously Mount Trashmore is not a safe place. People might think that, but that's not high enough. Unless you want to
be stuck in the Windsor or the West End Hotel.
Well, when it falls and then it's underwater and sinks,
I don't know. Well, hopefully by the time it gets to the West End, though, it's not going to be a whole ass wave. It's just going to be we're flooding in,
But still, no, I know what you're saying. But if it's supposed to do 40 miles.
Yeah. I mean, Suffolk.
And that's the thing about...
Suffolk's 30 miles in, so you go to Emporia.
It's going to go through all, the river systems and all that, so it's going to, I get that 40 miles in will be just flooded.
Yeah.
So do you think, maybe we should build an ark?
No. Jesus Christ. Now we're getting too crazy, Jesus.
He said no.
It's getting dark out here, guys. I'm getting kind of spooked.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
let's build one in your backyard.
It's concerning. If it does happen for real, though, that would be pretty crazy.
Well,
I think it's some crazy shit.
Once we get our ark built.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so that's happening. Hopefully.
Maybe it'll just fall off a little bit at a time.
And we just, or we just got get a little tiny bit, and we just get some nice waves.
Probably not.
We can just shred.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, it's getting kind of cold. It's got to be below 60 now, and it's getting pretty dark.
Yeah.
Cars rolling by through here, getting spooked. I don't know why I do this. It's up with the morning. If I could make it through the night, I'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, he's already scared.
I wish I could.
He's gonna crawl into my van.
I would probably. I wish you put yourself in a coma. And all right, I'm gonna be in a coma for 5 hours and not wake up for anything. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh.
I would love that.
That would be too much.
But that's just me. But
Benton forgot the topic card, so we can't
I
finish
did forget the topic cards. I am so sorry about that.
I didn't remind him, so it's my fault too.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I forgot some other things too, so typical Benton there. But really glad that we were able to set this up and do this, bring this podcast special, Blue Ridge Mountain edition. first of many travel podcast episodes. But always drop a like, comment, subscribe, hit the socials, whatever you want to do. Let us know any questions y'all want to talk about or topics, and we'll be happy to do our best. So,
all right,
a little bit of a short one.
Yeah, it is a little short, but you have a special. You got a view.
Yeah, you had a view for the first half.
So, all right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.